guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Anna and today I have another seller's haul for you guys. So earlier this week I did a poll on my Instagram to ask you guys what you wanted to see, and the options were bowls and cubes, spheres and towers, raw pieces, and something else. And a lot of you guys voted for bowls and cubes. It's actually been a while, probably almost a year now, since I have done bowls. So I am super excited about this because I remember the last time I did a bowls live sale, they did pretty well. A lot of you guys really enjoyed them, and I did do one or two bowls here and there in between, but I haven't had a live sale where there are a lot of bowls. So I'm actually super excited because we have some gorgeous options, and I restocked up on some of the items that you guys asked me to restock up on. So let's get started so I can show you what is in this week's seller's haul. First thing that I did restock up on are these absolutely stunning Onyx bowls. A lot of you guys, I only had about a few larger ones, and a lot of you guys asked me to get some more larger beauties. So I heard what you guys were saying and I did get some more larger pieces. Again, we do have a small quantity just because they are a lot more expensive than the smaller ones, and last time around the exact amount of bowls I had is kind of what sold, but I know like there was one or two more people that had reached out asking if I can get some more larger bowls. So I did get some more larger bowls, but I do just want you guys to be aware that of course again there is a limited supply of these bowls, especially the bigger ones, just because they are more expensive. And last time the exact amount I had is what sold, so it ended up actually working out really well because again, I don't know how many of you guys are actually like avid bowl collectors. Personally, I feel like once you get your first bowl, you can't stop, you just want more. That's kind of how I feel about it, but I also do know that there aren't too many takers for bowls, so that's why I don't buy like an outrageous amount. Like there's not 10 or 20 of these, there is just a limited number, but they are super stunning. These are beautiful to put on like the kitchen table, your dining room table, and then maybe fill it with some decorations. These are for decorative purposes only, so I wouldn't recommend putting any food items. You could make it like a little candy dish, but I wouldn't put raw food. Like I wouldn't put fruits, cut up veggies, like I wouldn't put anything like that in it. It is just for decoration, so if you do try to wash it out and clean it, you could potentially crack and break the bowl. So definitely just use it for either decorative purposes and to put some like fun little holiday items in there, or you can definitely use it for candy that's like wrapped up in paper, so you don't have to then clean the bowl. Can definitely be used for those bigger bowls. But I do want to put out a disclaimer that you definitely don't want to be putting actual food items in there and then washing the bowls because it can potentially crack and scratch them. Then the next thing I restocked are these gorgeous Onyx bowls. So last time I had Onyx bowls, they came in kind of like this oval shape. I love these because these just look like a random free-formed shape, and I am absolutely obsessed with these. I just love the look of them. They are so cute, so dainty, and I feel like they're not small enough but large enough to actually fit like a decent amount of things. So you could potentially put some mini spheres in here. You could kind of set it by your nightstand or jewelry table and put like a few necklaces, earrings, and rings in here. Or again, you can just kind of leave them and display them as is. A lot of my bowls just kind of sit together on a shelf because I love the way they all look together. I do have some bowls that I do use for like jewelry and things like that. So again, just personal preference, whatever you can find. But I just really love the free-formed shape of these. Last time I had these oval bowls, which again were super specific. So if you feel like it doesn't blend in with your aesthetic or your home, I totally understand. I love that these are more kind of free-formed and free-handed. They do have a specific shape to them, but I love that it's not specific like an oval or a circle or a square. I do love that they're kind of unique in that way. And again, just every Onyx piece is super pretty. So some of them have white striping, some of them have a little bit of gray, some of them have a little bit of beige, some even have like a very light hint of orange. So a really nice variety in these bowls, and these are both from Mexico. The smaller bowls and the larger Onyx bowls are both made in Mexico, and you guys, I'm absolutely obsessed. If you are thinking, if you're on the fence about bowls, like you're not sure if you'd be into them or what you can do with them, definitely try to get a smaller bowl and see how you like it. I know a lot of you guys, when you get bowls, I see that you use it to kind of store some of your crystal collection. So I'll see a lot of you guys like putting a ton of spheres in a bowl and things like that, which I absolutely love. But I also love that they're super versatile, so you really can use them in any space. They don't specifically have to go within a crystal collection. You really can display them kind of anywhere around the house. Then the next thing I have are these absolutely gorgeous chocolate calcite bowls. So a few weeks back, I did a huge sellers haul of products from Pakistan, and this is one of them. I didn't put that in this live sale because I figured that I was gonna do a full bowls live sale again, so I didn't want to put it in that one, so I decided to leave them for this one. But you guys, how delicious do these bowls look? They are so good. I love the color of these. It's like such a gorgeous neutral, almost like khaki color with some mixes of white and dark brown, and they honestly, what a beautiful calcite. I'm absolutely obsessed. If you guys saw my last sellers haul when I talked about the chocolate calcites from Pakistan, I really do feel that this is such an underrated calcite. A lot of folks, of course, love honey calcite because it's really pretty. It has a lot of rainbows, and I totally get it. But let me tell you guys, do not sleep on chocolate calcite because there is just honestly something so soothing about it. So if you've been on the fence about chocolate calcite, and you guys know I brought in like darker chocolate calcite, these are gorgeous lighter color. So definitely try it out, see what you think. I honestly think it is such an underrated crystal compared to other crystals, especially when it comes to calcite. We all tend to love like the blues, the greens, the honey calcites, but let me tell you, this chocolate calcite is absolutely everything, and the banding on these is out of this world. So if you are someone that is like me who loves banding, I really think you will enjoy these gorgeous calcite dishes. And then also from Mexico, something super funky and I really enjoyed are these really gorgeous orange calcite and zebra onyx plates. So it's so funny because it is such a unique kind of what I would call a swoosh shape. And what I really love is that each piece has a really good, nice variety of the orange calcite, but as well as the zebra onyx in it. So I really enjoyed these. I thought they were just super unique and something you don't see. So I really loved the color variation of these. So I got a few of these, again, not too many, because I know these are a bit more colorful, let's say, right? These are more kind of aesthetically pleasing, kind of in your beige neutral tones, and then this is kind of a little bit out there because there's orange, there's white, there's black, there's gray. But again, I just thought there was something super unique and beautiful about these that I couldn't pass them up. So I really do hope that some of you guys enjoy these type of plates, just because I thought they were just super unique, not something that you commonly see. And I feel like some of you guys are super, you know, your personalities are super unique and super interesting. So I just figured it'd be really interesting to get these in and then kind of see who buys them, because I kind of have an idea of who I think might be interested in a piece, but it's going to be interesting to see who does end up claiming a piece, just because I honestly think they are so special. And so with that being said, with the poll of bowls, I also had cubes as an option. So I recently have been really into cubes. If you guys didn't notice, some of my last sellers haul, I had some Mexican cubes before. I've had rose quartz, clear quartz. I'm also trying to get some more cube options for you guys, but I saw these absolutely stunning Mexican fluorite cubes and I had to get them for you guys. Oh, you guys know I am such a sucker when it comes to Mexican fluorite. They just have such calming like greens and blues and whites in them that I could never pass them up. And these ginormous cubes, because again, I did do a poll previously a couple months back asking you guys if you wanted more cube options, and a lot of you guys said yes. So I did get some more cubes. So one side is a little bit polished down so you can stand it on its corner, just so it is a bit of a more unique way to display it. But I absolutely fell in love with these beautiful cubes that I had to get them in for you guys. There really is something about Mexican fluorite that is just so different from the fluorites that you get from other parts of the world and like Chinese fluorite. There is just something about it that I honestly can't even tell you what it is, but every single time I see it, I have to buy Mexican Fluorite. Like, it doesn't matter what type of shape or form it's in. I always feel like I have to snag it because I'm just absolutely obsessed and I can't control myself when it comes to fluorite. If you guys know, fluorite is one of my top 5 favorite crystals. So especially every single time I see Mexican fluorite, I'm always jumping at the opportunity to get some into the shop. So that is all for this week's sellers haul. It is a little bit shorter this time. You guys know that I prefer to do more smaller, curated crystals for you. I'm not a type of shop that will have like 25 different options out on the table. I like more intimate live sales that go for about an hour, 2 hours. We have 3 or 4 options and everyone can hopefully get what they like. I really enjoy those versus having like 25 different items and having the live sale go for 4 or 5 hours. I personally just love like smaller, more curated, more personal live sales like these. So if you can join me, the live sale will be in 2 hours over on my Instagram, which is Anna's Crystal Shop. That is all linked down below in the description, and it will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So these videos usually post at 6 p.m. and then the live sale will be over at 8 p.m. on my Instagram. So if you can join me, definitely join me. A lot of the items that are left over all get posted then to my website. So usually the next day at some point, morning, afternoon time, Saturdays, I usually post an update to my website. But if you can join, definitely join the live sale because obviously you get first dibs on everything out on the table. But that is not to say that the things that post on the website aren't amazing. They're all the same quality. It's just things that don't sell because, again, I just don't have that many customers or that many people in the live sale that week. So we do have leftovers that I then post to the website. So if you can join me, definitely join me. If not, then I'll see you guys in my next sellers haul. Bye, guys.